Hello everyone, this is Dr. B. Mahalakshmi, Assistant Professor in the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. So today am going to give the lecture video about the digital and mobile forensics. Previous videos we saw about the concepts of Unit 1. In this video we are going to see about Unit 2. The subject code is CCS343. So here in this course, the second unit topic is digital crime and investigation. Under this topic, we are going to see the concept of digital crime, substantive criminal law, digital conditions, offences, investigation method for collecting digital evidence, international cooperation to collect digitals. So here we are going to see what is digital crime. Digital crime, substantive criminal law. So here this explains the cyber crimes are classified under the conventions on cybercrime. So the cyber crimes are divided into that is offenses against the confidentiality, integrity and availability. That is the who access the data, that unauthorized cannot access the data. Integrity in the sense we should not change the data. Availability in the sense we are storing the data. So this offenses against the as per the convention of the cybercrime, offenses against cyber crimes are divided into offenses against the confidentiality, integrity and availability, and computer related offenses. Computer related offenses as per the articles of 7 and 8. This concept in detail let us see in the future video. And content related offenses. Content related offenses. So here offenses against confidentiality, integrity and availability will see hacking, data damage, system interference. And here the computer related offenses is online fraud and identity theft. And content related offenses we come under the child sexual abuse material. And copyright offenses is software piracy and illegal downloading. So this come Article 11 and 12. This Article 11 concern aiding and attempt helping or trying to commit crime. And Article 12 corporate liability, that is company can also be punished. So these are the concepts we are going to see in this under the topic of digital crime. So digital crime, that is substantive criminal law. So as per the Article 13, here crime, the punishable by effective. So the crime must have effective and strong punishment. The punishment may include fine or imprisonment. So every country decides its maximum punishment level. So example is punishing criminals and rehabilitations criminals. So these are the examples come under for the substantive criminal law. And next one, see, under the substantive criminal law, here serious crime and international, here the serious crime, that investigation methods and offenses serious, and the international cooperation. So it tells it is United Nations Conventions against the transnational organized crime, that is UNTOC. I'll repeat again, United Nations Conventions against Transnational Organized Crime, UNTOC, of the October 15, 2000. A crime is serious if it is punishable with imprisonment for maximum of 4 years or prison. Examples that the crimes, some examples is terrorism, human trafficking, and organized cybercrime. So these all are come under the serious punishment crimes. So and here next is under the substantive criminal law. Here punishment for the same crime may differ because may differ from different countries, because legal systems are different, and here cultural and social values will be different, and sentencing guidelines may be varied. So to maintain the fairness, court must follow the sentencing guidelines, and some countries appoint an expert advisory bodies. So here the punishment between the different countries, the punishments of the offense of the same kind may vary quite a bit between the national legal enforcement. Next one is general condition. So here the general conditions of the criminal law. So to punish someone, four condition must be satisfied. To punish someone, this four condition, the following four condition must be satisfied. The act must be crime according to the law. The person must have intent and the person must be legally capable. That is age plus mental condition and no legal excuse like emergency situation. Again, I will repeat. So the general conditions for the criminal liability, the four conditions must be satisfied. One is that act must be crime according to the law. The person must have intent and the person must be legally capable. Age plus the mental condition and no legal excuse like emergency and situation. And next one is here the general conditions for the criminal liability. The crime must be committed with intention. If done accidentally, no criminal liability. Example, pressing delete key purposely, it is crime. Pressing delete key by mistake, it's not crime. This is for an example. Pressing delete key purposely, if they are doing in the sense, it is come under the crime. By unfortunately or by mistakes they are pressing, it's come under not crime. So crime is complete when all objective conditions, that is facts, are fulfilled. All the facts will be fulfilled, then only we say it is a and under the general conditions here, even if intention is good, but illegal access is still crime. Example, hacking to check the security, it may still considered as an illegal. If a person wrongly believes the data belongs to her, no intent. Intent must be proven in the that you have to point out. Intent must be proved in the court, then only we consider it is not illegal. Okay. Tennis, negligence, attempt, aiding, and organizing a crime. Carelessness. Carelessness can be related to lack of sound judgment. She is aware of the facts yet willing to take the risk. So next one is attempt. Attempt is trying to commit the crime, and aiding. Aiding and abetting is helping or encouraging the crime. So organized criminal group, three or more persons are working together for financial benefits. So this carelessness, attempt and aiding and organizing the crime. So it organizes the criminal group is a structured group of three or more persons existing for a period of time and acting in the concern with aim of committing one or more serious crimes in order to obtain directly or indirectly for the financial benefit and real-time motives. So criminal often commit multiple crimes. So common motives, the common motives on here, the real-time examples is economic gain, revenge, and cyber espionage. Example like hacking, malware creations, identity theft, data misuse, crime as a service. So here, if a commit crime, B intrude and misuse the data. Both can be punishable depending on the involvement. So in this video, we saw about the concepts of uh, the introductions about the unit 2 and digital crime, substantive law and the general conditions. These are the concepts we saw in this video. Remaining, let me see later. Thank you.